Are you ready for it? We're breaking down all of T Swift's new music videos, secret symbols, hidden messages, and subtle shade.
And what does Khloe Kardashian's boyfriend Tristan Thompson say Taylor Swift's music helps him do?
Mandy Moore speaking out in her new interview with People about sacrificing a normal childhood for teen stardom.
It's a beautiful thing to have someone cry to you and tell you that you helped them or saved their life.
Pop singer Rachel Platten's new album is out today. She shares some of the most life-changing messages that she's received from fans. Yes, queens! Kristen and Mila Kunis debuted their new friendship haircuts. And yes, it is giving us all friendship goals.
Bathtub. The bubble bath.
I take a bath?
That is like my getaway.
I think a bath always helps.
So I have a bath every night.
Relaxing with the stars. Some of Hollywood's most in-demand women give us their tips and tricks to unplugging after a long work week.
Plus, these pet costumes are just what we need to get in the spirit for Halloween.
Plus, it is National Chocolate Day, and we're having some chocolate pizza.
Yum!
Good morning, Facebook Live and People.com. Happy Friday. Lots to get to today, but first, tomorrow is National Chocolate Day. Here we go. Excited? To celebrate, we have some chocolate pizza here from Chocolate Pizza Company that we will get to later. But first, we want to know, what is your favorite chocolate? It's our Facebook question of the day. Let us know your answers in the comments below. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Watch.
One of the women who spoke out. Thank you so much.
That is Ashley Judd meeting fellow Harvey Weinstein accuser Mimi Haleyi with her lawyer Gloria Allred making the introduction at Thursday night's Women's Media Center Awards. Haleyi was formerly a production assistant with the Weinstein Company and accused Weinstein of forcing himself on her in 2006. The two women shared a handshake while Haleyi thanked Judd for coming forward. Judd received the Truth to Power Award at last night's event for opening up about her story. She was one of the women included in the initial New York Times expose released earlier this month accusing Weinstein of multiple instances of sexual harassment and abuse. Since then, Judd has revealed to ABC News that she feared Weinstein would try to rape her and once offered to have sex with him at a later date in order to get out of the situation. On the red carpet, she discussed her hopes for the future after so many women have spoken out, revealing she's optimistic that an end to sexual harassment and assault in the workplace might be near. Watch.
Yes, we are definitely at a tipping point, and this will be the end of it if we decide that's what we want.
And now we move on to this. Watch.
I see how this is gonna go. Touch me and you'll never be alone. Island breeze and lights down low. No one has to know.
No, your eyes are not deceiving you. Taylor Swift has released her new music video for Ready For It, and her fans are whipping up theories faster than you can say Joe Alwyn. They've already spotted all the singer's references to her boyfriend Joe in the sci-fi inspired video, including his name written in Chinese, their birth years written on walls in graffiti, and Taylor punching in the numbers 21 on a keyboard for his birthday, February 21st. Taylor seems to make reference to her battle with the media in the video when she appears in a glass box as a cyborg Taylor. Fans also notice similarities between Ready For It to two of director Joseph Kahn's past Taylor Swift videos. No, it's not just you, Irk. This pose from Taylor's Out of the Woods video does look very similar to a pose in the new vid. Nice spotting that. And the futuristic theme of Ready For It made this fan think of Bad Blood. Also a good catch. Meanwhile, Serena Swizzle, well, she's even freaking out over similar close-ups of Taylor's, quote, OMG, eyes, eyes, eyes in this video and her vid for Blank Space. Also, her eyeliner was on point in both. We did notice. I personally noticed that. Well done, Taylor. Were all of these Easter eggs, though, were they intentional? We may never know for sure, but one thing we do know, Taylor's new album, Reputation, drops November 10th and is available for pre-order right now. Hold on. Pre-ordering mine as we speak. And look who's a T-Swift fan. NBA star Tristan Thompson, the 26-year-old Cleveland Cavaliers forward, just confessed his pregame rituals on MTV's Total Request Live, sharing, I love hip-hop and rap to get me going, but I got to be able to calm myself down. All the anxiety, all the stress, I got to be able to relax. I listen to Shake It Off and a little Bad Blood for rivalries like Golden State's. Amazing. He loves Bad Blood. Does he know that his girlfriend's sister had some actual bad blood with the pop star? We remember. Kim released footage of Taylor and Kanye West's phone call about those infamous famous lyrics. Taylor clapped back with her single, Look What You Made Me Do, and the tea, it just keeps on spilling, and we love it. I wonder how Khloe feels about all this. We may never know. All right, have you heard? Stranger Things Season 2 has dropped on Netflix and Twitter is bringing it on and binging it all. Let me tell you, people are ready for this. Cameron capturing everyone's mood right before the stroke of midnight, tweeting, everyone running home to watch the new season like, woo, yeah, get out. Took a little spill. And that pretty much sums it up. That's how important it is. Meanwhile, Jennifer gave us a little sneak peek at what we'll be doing with their Halloween candy this weekend. A little early candy. Can we all just call it Stranger Things 15, right? You add the 15 pounds like the college freshman 15. All right.
I get it.
Alex even got a little emotional when thinking about watching Millie Bobby Brown pop up on screen as 11. Yeah, we feel you on that. It's hard to contain it, honestly. Of course, our girl Gail has our back when it comes to what will look like post-binge. A big old mess. Things are not going to be pretty out there, but guys, we are all in this together. And finally, who better than John Cena to represent such pure emotion at watching the opening scene of the second season? I love this, guys. To keep the reactions coming in. Happy binging Stranger Things. Can't wait. All right, as we head into the weekend and you get back to doing things with your family and hopefully engaging in conversation about different things, I want to remind you that October is National Bullying Prevention Month. Last year, we produced a special hoping to shine a little light on warning signs and ways to stop the behavior once and for all. Breaking Bad's RJ Mitty, who lives with cerebral palsy and was a panelist for us, opened up about the bullying that he's experienced and how he was able to rise above the whole thing and more. Watch this.
When you have a physical disability, people see it. And they perceive that as a weakness. They perceive it as something like now that we have to cure, we have to cleanse, we have to overcome. And yes, we do have to overcome it. But the thing is it was an asset to me. It gave me so much. And I dealt with a number of it, but I never backed down. I never was afraid to speak my mind and to stand up for what I believed in. And I was lucky, my grandparents and Shriners Hospital were a big part of that. I started going to them when I was 3, and I went to them until I aged out. And they definitely see the ability in people that the truth behind them, not just what people see on the surface.
And Stomp Out Bullying founder Ross Ellis shared a few tips on how parents can get involved and spot the warning signs that their child might be a victim. Take a look.
I mean, kids, they lose sleep, they don't want to go to school, they don't eat, they don't want to be with their friends, they're not on their computers. So those are really the signs to look for because they're not doing their normal stuff that they do every day.
Important tips there.
That's definitely a good thing to keep in mind. All right, let's check in with Facebook Live. Tomorrow is National Chocolate Day. How amazing.
Woo-hoo.
We're asking you, what's your favorite chocolate? So Kathy and Michelle are loving caramel M&Ms and peanut M&Ms.
Julie and Carol, good choices. Julie and Carol agree dark chocolate, and Emmy says Snickers, and I can't wait to eat this pizza.
Brilliant.
Right so stick around for that. Watch us eat it. Keep the Facebook comments coming in. We'll check in with you again soon. But first, Andrea, more for us at Star Trek.
Yes, so it's Halloween weekend. We're kicking off Star Trek today with the cutest baby costume ever. Hoda Kotb and her daughter Haley Joy are ready for Halloween. The Today Show anchor shared this adorable photo of her 8-month-old in a baby plush pumpkin costume, captioning the post, "I couldn't wait." I have to say, she's the cutest pumpkin I think I've ever seen ever. Kotb revealed back in February that she'd adopted Haley Joy, who was born on Valentine's Day. She told People exclusively in March, "It's one of those things where you think you've done it all, you think you felt it all, but I just didn't know that this kind of love existed." Now Kotb loves to share photos of her sweet girl, especially when it involves friends from the Today Show meeting her baby. When speaking to People in June, Kotb said that her life has completely changed since her daughter's arrival. She revealed, quote, "There's a line of demarcation before Haley and after Haley. Every day after Haley is better than every single day before." That's so sweet. And here's two more fierce moms, Kristen and Mila Kunis. The two actresses have united in a sweet photo revealing their new haircuts on social media. The ladies debuted their similar hairdos with an adorable Instagram post shared by Belle, which was captioned "Friendship Cuts." Kristen and Mila will star in the upcoming comedy A Bad Mom's Christmas, which follows a group of overwhelmed mamas trying to keep it together for the holidays. Belle and Kunis are joined in the film by stars like Cheryl Hines, Kathryn Hahn, and Christine Baranski. All right, now I think it's time for a little Flashback Friday. Watch this. We all love that song. Can you believe the first time we saw Mandy Moore cruising down the street in that little green Beetle, she was only 15 years old. Well, she has definitely come a long way since then. And now the This Is Us star is opening up to people about what it was like growing up in the spotlight and why she has no regrets. Take a look.
I do feel like I skipped a big, important chunk of my life, but I was aware of it in the moment, and I think I always just sort of like wrote it off as like, well, I just have a different trajectory. I have a different journey. I'm not supposed to go to prom, like I'll go to a movie premiere instead. It just was different, but you don't miss what you don't miss. Like I know that like I missed going to college and like parties and like the sort of social aspect of being a young person, but I guess I sort of had every opportunity to experience that in maybe even a more adult way, in an adult setting, and I never really took advantage of it because it just didn't interest me. So I don't know. I'm aware that I didn't have the sort of similar childhood experience that a lot of my peers had, but I'm okay with it.
So nice to hear from her. For more of Mandy Moore, check out her full interview streaming on PeopleTV right now. And those are your Star Treks for today.
All right, still ahead, Khloe Kardashian returns to shooting her reality show, plus the struggle is real. What will you dress your pet in for Halloween? We have some ideas. Lots of adorable pets, not one happy cat there.
I feel like it's hard to actually keep the costumes on the pets.
Yeah, right.
All right, now it's time for Oh Snap.
Oh Snap.
That's Khloe Kardashian stepping out in New York City to shoot Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The mom-to-be wore all black and high-waisted skinny jeans, heeled booties, and a button-up corset-style shirt. She's rocking that baby bump, Jeremy.
And look at those stilettos. Oh my goodness. Now over in LA, Stranger Things 2 has dropped. There's Winona Ryder doing her thing, of course looking good, and she's excited to see it. Millie Bobby Brown with a different look. She's grown up before our eyes. And the cast of Stranger Things, more of them hitting the red carpet last night to celebrate. They look really great. We can tell they're excited, and so are we.
Have you binged it yet?
No.
We'll get there. We'll
this
get
weekend,
there.
all weekend, here we go.
It just dropped. And an absolutely flawless Alicia Vikander makes her first red carpet appearance in New York since getting married to Michael Fassbender in Ibiza. The Swedish star stepped out sporting a stylish embroidered topcoat and skinny jeans. She looks fierce.
Well, guys, it's Friday. After a long, busy work week, everyone deserves a little rest and relaxation, and some of Hollywood's most in-demand women, Julianne Moore, Elizabeth Hurley, and more, are giving us their tips and tricks for taking a little time to unplug and relax. Watch.
Bathtub. The bubble bath.
I take a bath?
That is like my getaway.
I think a bath always helps.
So I have a bath every night. So this really started when I had a son at the age of your children, where when you finally get them into bed, it's like...
I will set up on my little stool like my computer and watch like episodes of Sex and the City. I'll light candles, do all the salts and bath bombs. That is definitely my time.
Are you bubbles? Are you salts? Are you...
Oil.
Oil.
I use Jo Malone's oils.
Again, good for the skin, right?
I love them.
Honestly, being a couch potato and just watching Netflix.
That's how you treat yourself.
Pretty much.
And after John Wick, I started doing Muay Thai. It's like a relaxation tactic.
Really?
Yeah. I've been boxing for years, but you know, more like martial arts and just getting more into that because it is empowering. It makes you feel strong.
Musician Rachel Platten is back with her new album, Waves. I already cannot get enough of it. It's our Toyota People pick of the day. And the singer, who's known for her very inspirational anthems like Fight Song and Stand By You, revealed that fans are constantly reaching out, letting her know just how meaningful her songs are to them. Well, she shared one of those very heartfelt stories with me. Take a look.
She wrote the most beautiful comment. She said, "Broken Glass," which is my new single, saved my life this summer. I knew you were releasing new music, and so I didn't harm myself, basically, because I wanted to hear what you were going to put out in the world, and once I heard it, it reminded me that I'm strong and that I can break through feelings, and that I was like crying and ruining my fake eyelashes earlier today because that moved me so much.
Yeah, I mean, how does that make you feel? Those are very intense comments that you get.
I get a lot of that. It's beautiful. It feels like a privilege, and it also feels like a heavy responsibility. I never want to say something too light in response. It can be confusing and overwhelming, and it can also be incredible. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful thing to have someone cry to you and tell you that you helped them or saved their life or changed their life.
TLC's My Giant Life tells the story of several women who live an above-average lifestyle, standing at a height of at least 6 feet 6 inches tall. Well, we have an exclusive sneak peek of Sunday's upcoming episode where mama-to-be Haley Hampton takes her husband to the doctor to see if he can handle the pain of labor contractions. Safe to say, he had a bit of a hard time. Check it out.
Yeah, I didn't take it like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Haley's baby belly is one of the biggest baby bellies I have seen. That'll be a 10-pound baby for sure. So I'm just gonna get you feeling on that sensation right there. Okay. Can you handle that when we tap that?
Yeah, that's good.
Can you handle that?
Tingly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're all right. Okay. Good, man. How you doing? Doing okay?
Doing
Baby's doing okay?
Yep.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad at first. I was feeling like pretty good. I definitely feel them. You know, I think I can handle more, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, you can you?
I was like, yeah, this is good. Let's go for it. And she went for it.
Ready?
Let's do the.
Let's see what you can handle. Here we go. Contractions are coming.
Oh God. Mm-hmm. Oh, you enjoy your job, don't you? Whoa! The simulated contractions feel like the life's being squeezed out of you, simultaneously being electrocuted and burnt.
Baby before.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yep, who doesn't love a little Bill Nye the Science Guy? These days, Bill is still spreading his love and appreciation for science around the globe, and he is not mincing words when it comes to taking on people who are anti-science. So we wanted to know what's the most tense situation he has gotten himself into, and here's what he told us. Take a look. What is the most intense confrontation you've had that perhaps comes
Well, lately it's been with our good friend Tucker Carlson.
What kind of exchange or
well, this last time he wouldn't let me finish a sentence. He was interrupting me every 4 seconds, but that doesn't make his point of view right. And for you Fox viewers out there, I strongly encourage you to evaluate the evidence of climate change. Back to you, Jeremy.
Oh, thank you so much, Bill. Did you guys ever get nervous for Bill while he confronted differing opinions, or people that, you know, people can get very heated about some of these things?
Well, I mean, it's always tough, especially with the Ark Encounter, which is this creationism museum in Kentucky that teaches kids that Noah's Ark was a very recent thing, and they actually put all the animals and dinosaurs on this boat, and that's why animals are the way they are today.
6,000 years ago.
6,000 years ago. To see Bill have to go there and confront that with all these other children around, I mean, it was very intense. And so it was hard to just kind of keep our cool and go there and do the job we meant to do.
And so these children are being raised with an anti-science perspective, with you can't trust your own ability to reason, that the process of science is not valid. This is not in anybody's best interest. Your faith in a divine entity or presence that does something or other is one thing, but the Earth is absolutely not 6,000 years old. It can't possibly be 6,000 years old.
It was really important to us that the point that Bill made about, you know, not making science at war with religion. We actually included 2 voices of scientists that actually believed in God. They talked about their faith, and they're serious scientists. And so it was really important that we include their voices in there. Our job as filmmakers is to be sensitive to every subject that we were filming with, and so we wanted to get to know them and follow them home and to put their point of view out in the world.
Moving on to another current story making headlines. 6 weeks after former Fox News host Eric Bolling's only child, 19-year-old Eric Chase Boehling, was found dead on September 8th, his cause of death has been revealed. The mourning father revealed on Twitter Thursday, quote, "Just received some tragic news from coroner in Colorado. Eric Chase's passing has been ruled an accidental overdose that included opioids." The Boulder County coroner's report obtained by People on Thursday lists the cause of death as mixed drug intoxication, ruled as an accident. The report revealed Eric Chase had cocaine, marijuana, Xanax, and the opioid drugs fentanyl and cyclopropylfentanyl in his system. Fentanyl was the same drug that also killed music icon Prince. It's 50 times stronger than heroin and up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Boehling wrote in a follow-up tweet on Thursday, quote, "We must fight against this national epidemic. Too many innocent victims." He attached a photo of his son, who was studying economics at the University of Colorado Boulder at the time of his death. The sad news of Boehling's son's death in September came hours after news broke that Boehling, who anchored Fox News' Cashin' In and also co-hosted 2 other programs, had been removed from his job at Fox News following allegations that he harassed colleagues. Also on Thursday, President Donald Trump declared the opioid epidemic a national public health emergency. Trump called for, quote, "really tough, really big, really great advertising to teach young people not to take drugs," according to the New York Times. Since 2000, the number of deaths from opioids, which includes painkillers and heroin, in the U.S. has risen more than 137%, and that is according to Time. Wow, really staggering statistics, and good that there is attention being given to this to hopefully reverse it and change it.
Definitely. All right, let's check in with Facebook Live one last time. We've been asking you guys, what is your favorite chocolate? Marla says Mallow cups are my fave. Do you know they're the coconut?
Yeah, I'm
like
not,
coconut lace. I'm not.
I haven't really done that, and it doesn't sound good to me. I guess it's good.
But I'm sure some people like it. And Angie picked Hershey's almond chocolate bar as her favorite, but she says, "Just dump me in a chocolate swimming pool." Okay.
Melted chocolate. Jennifer, Bill, and Melissa are all showing some love for Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm with you on that. And Katya says, "My favorite chocolate is frozen Rolos. Lived on those when I was pregnant."
Yum. All right, we're going to try
I've
a little bit of this.
broken a piece of this.
This looks like milk chocolate, right?
Pizza.
Are you going to? Okay.
Yeah, milk chocolate, I think.
All right.
M&Ms. We got a little M&Ms. We got some sprinkles. Of course.
Really good.
Delicious. What do you think I was going to say?
Yum.
Fantastic.
Perfect
You like it or
thing
not?
for early morning. I like it. I have to stop talking with my mouth full of
Sorry, guys. This is great to watch a while. Coming up Monday, we're celebrating Halloween with our favorite teenage witch, Melissa Joan Hart. You do not want to miss that. I bet she loves chocolate, too. Also, hear from heartthrobber Shamar Moore. Heartthrobber. His Criminal Minds days. What you can expect from him at CBS is the leading man on the new series SWAT, which is great. And he has some great abs, as Andrea Boehlke saw
I took a picture with his abs. It was amazing. Thanks for watching.
Just her and the abs.
Yes, just me and the abs. Thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from country star Martina McBride. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Martina McBride, and this is One Last Thing. The last song stuck in my head was Send My Love to Your New Lover by Adele. My last big splurge was probably a trip we took our whole family to Italy and France, which was amazing. And the last time I was starstruck was I was in an elevator with Judd in LA. I didn't talk to him or anything, but he was right. It was a very small elevator, and I was very starstruck.